This video will walk you through setting up your slimline nitro and still coffee empowered kegerator. For installing the guardrail on top of the fridge, begin by unscrewing the 4 screws in the top of the fridge. Then screw the 4 included mounting brackets in those holes. Set the guardrail on top of the fridge and secure each of the locking screws with a screwdriver. Your NitroNow Draft Infused Tower comes with the tower, T, gas, and line splitters, as well as a number of clamps depending on the configuration of the tower you selected. Each of the hoses will be labeled for your still beverage, nitro beverage, and gas. The Nitro Infused side of the tower will have an adjustment dial on it. This is the side of the tower you will mount your Nitro coffee faucet to. For this specific setup, we generally cut our beverage and gas hose about a foot below the tower, or just below where the labels are placed on the lines. Submerge the ends of your draft and gas hoses into hot water before inserting any barbed fittings. This will make the hoses more pliable and easy to work with. Grab a short piece of the beverage hose that you cut off previously and insert the center point of one of the T's onto this hose. Then secure with a clamp. Next, place a clamp over each of the beverage hoses coming from the tower and insert opposite ends of the T on each of these hoses and secure the clamps. As mentioned previously, we're using Oetiker clamps in this video, but you can also use the provided warm clamps that come with the infused tower. Next, secure the open end of the beverage hose you just secured to the T with your black liquid ball lock disconnect. Moving over to your gas line, clip the line just below the label if you did not do so previously. Next, locate your red gas line assembly, place a clamp over it, and find the second T and insert the center point of the T on this and secure with the clamp. Grab the section of hose that you cut previously from the liquid or gas line and insert a clamp over it as well as the gas hose coming from the bottom of the tower. Insert opposite ends of that T and secure with clamps. Next, find the open end of the gas hose coming off the opposite side of the T. Insert and secure your gray ball lock disconnect to the end of this hose. We're now ready to mount the Nitro tower to the top of the fridge. Remove the 4 screws surrounding the top center hole of the fridge and lay the tower mounting gasket on top. Simply drop all the beverage and gas tubing down through this center hole. Once all the tubing is through, align the screw holes with the holes in the gasket and the fridge below. Then use the 4 provided screws that you removed earlier to secure the tower down. Next, we need to mount the faucets to the draft tower. With this setup, you're provided with a stainless steel nitro faucet as well as a stainless steel flow restricting faucet. Your nitro faucet will be mounted on the right side of the tower, indicated by the flow restricting dial on the tower. Attach your nitro coffee faucet by aligning vertically, then securing the collar around it. Use your faucet wrench to tighten down securely. Then repeat these same steps on the opposite side of the tower with your flow restricting faucet. Back inside the fridge, you'll notice we have just one open hose left that we need to secure to our regulator. Place a clamp over this hose and secure a barbed swivel nut to the end of the hose. If you're using an MFL swivel nut to attach it to your regulator, we always recommend using a tailpiece washer to prevent leaks from your regulator. Tightly secure the swivel nut to the bottom of your regulator and set the pressure to 28 psi using a flathead screwdriver, turning the adjustment dial clockwise. Then open the shutoff valve by pointing the lever straight down to allow gas to flow through your system. Set your nitrogen tank and regulator on the back shelf of the refrigerator and secure to the wall with a provided safety strap. With a keg of flat cold brew, attach your gas line to the gas in post on your keg and your liquid line to the liquid out post on your keg. Set your keg inside your fridge and you're ready to serve. The flat cold brew faucet can eliminate flow completely. Adjust the flow control dial to your desired flow rate and you're set. Setting the level of infusion on your nitro coffee pours is a breeze. Begin by priming your lines by pouring a few ounces into a container. To increase the level of infusion, turn the dial on the tower counterclockwise. And to decrease, turn clockwise. Make very small adjustments until you get the precise pour that you desire. When your nitro coffee is pouring exactly how you desire it, tighten the locking nut by screwing clockwise to prevent accidental turns. Your nitro coffee pours will be consistent every time. You're now all set up to serve both flat cold brew coffee and nitro coffee from the same keg on demand.